Lego James Bond, die another day.
North Korea. A midnight surf insertion. Not exactly a holiday at the beach. Colonel Moon was trading weapons for conflict diamonds. But someone tipped him off about my true identity.
A hovercraft chased through a minefield. Moon went over the waterfall. I wasn't so lucky.
Captured. 14 months of torture. I was fully prepared for the firing squad. They didn't shoot me. They traded me for Zhao, Moon's top assassin. A trade I didn't authorize. Your 00 status is revoked, Bond. She took my license and locked me on an evaluation ship. I didn't agree with her medical assessment. I decided to discharge myself. Hong Kong. I needed to find out who framed me. A fresh suit and a ticket to Cuba was a start.
Cuba. Los Órganos. I met Giacinta Johnson. Her friends called her Jinx. A secret gene therapy clinic. Zhao was changing his face, but he couldn't change his terrible personality. Zhao escaped, but he left behind a necklace full of conflict diamonds bearing the crest of Gustav Graves. London. Gustav Graves, a billionaire who discovered a diamond mine in Iceland, or so he claimed. A friendly fencing match escalated into a broadsword fight that nearly destroyed the club. M brought me back in. Q Branch issued me a new Aston Martin, complete with adaptive camouflage. It was invisible. Graves invited me to his ice palace in Iceland, a villain with a flair for dramatic real estate. He unveiled Icarus, an orbital mirror satellite that acts as a second sun.
Gene therapy. Graves didn't just partner with Moon. Graves is Colonel Moon. Miranda Frost, an MI6 agent and Graves' right hand. She unloaded my gun, the ultimate cold shoulder.
Jinx was captured, tied down under a massive industrial laser, a classic trap.
I took the Aston for a spin to rescue her. The camouflage was incredibly useful. Zhao followed me in his Jaguar. It seems Q Branch isn't the only one installing heavy weaponry in luxury cars. A heavily armed demolition derby on a frozen lake. Traction was a major issue. I drove Zhao back into the melting palace and brought the house down on him. I rescued Jinx just before she drowned. The ice palace was history. Graves was fleeing to North Korea in an Antonov cargo plane.
We caught a ride in the landing gear.
Graves used Icarus to obliterate the demilitarized zone. He was clearing a path for a massive invasion. Jinx settled the score with Frost, a lethal lesson in swordplay. Graves was wearing a control suit for Icarus that doubled as a high-voltage weapon. It was shocking. I pulled his parachute. He got sucked into the engine. The second sun was finally setting.
We grabbed a helicopter and drove it right out the back. A rather spectacular exit, even for me.